नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। कमलनाथ बीजेपी has 12 leaders on it hoardings. If it is ashamed of projecting Shivraj, there must be a reason. Nine-time Lok Sabha MP Kamalnath started his first stint in Madhya Pradesh Assembly last time after the Congress reported faith in the veteran following its 2018 narrow win. The government led by Kamalnath lasted only 15 months till failed by defection in 2020. In the 3 years since the Madhya Pradesh Congress president, known for his political nous, has steered the party into serious contention for power with him its undeclared CM face. He speaks to the Indian Express about the Shivraj Singh Chauhan government welfare scheme division with the Congress state unit and a party's soft Hindutva push in MP experts. Electoral bonds. Supreme Court reserve verdict asks ECI for the latest data on donation to political parties. The Supreme Court on Thursday reserved its verdict in a batch of pleas challenging the legal validity of the electoral bond scheme that allows anonymous donation to political parties. Association for Democratic Reforms and ANR versus Union of Indian Cabinet Secretary and ORS. A bench of Chief Justice of India CJI DY Chandrachud and Justice Sanjeev Khanna BR Gawai JB Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra reserved its judgment after a 3-day hearing that started on October 31st. Pertinently, the bench before reserving its verdict also asked the Election Commission of India to submit data up till September 30 this year regarding electoral bonds sold under the scheme. We would like the Election Commission of India ECI to get the data up to September 30, 2023. We have heard arguments. Judgment reserved. On April 2019, there was an interim direction to the ECI as per that a sealed cover document was produced and the order of court was not restricted to that date and a clarification could have been sought. Now the ECI is to submit updated data till September 30, 2023 in a sealed cover to the Registrar Judicial of this court within 2 weeks, the order stated. Karnataka will have separate secretariat for NRIs to invest in the state, Deputy CM Shivakumar. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar on Wednesday said that the state government will open a separate secretariat for non-resident Indians who want to invest in the state. This facility will be in line with the one set up by the centre as well as the Kerala government. We will set up a secretariat to facilitate the non-resident Indians. A lot of them want to invest in Karnataka. They want their motherland to be prosperous, Shivakumar told reporters. He said that Congress had mentioned in its party manifesto ahead of the assembly election that will set up a separate secretariat for the NRIs. He also said that the vice chairman has already been appointed. Rajasthan overlooked state Congress leader supporters protest poll list snub. Jaipur, Ajmer, Alwar. Discontent and protest emerged among Congress leaders and their supporters in Rajasthan on Wednesday following the omission of certain aspirants and sitting MLAs from the 5 lists released so far by the party for the November 2025 assembly elections. Despite the re-nomination of most sitting MLAs, Jaipur's Hawa Mahal legislature Mahesh Joshi name remains pending, reportedly due to his role in the rebellion by Congress MLA on September 25th last year when they held a parallel Congress legislative party meeting. Congress has yet to announce its candidate for Hawa Mahal, but backers of Joshi organized a protest march towards the PCC office where they held a dharma and demanded his re-nomination. Final draft of National Framework for Climate Services released. The Indian Meteorological Department and other stakeholders like the Agriculture Department, state government, military services and private companies will chalk out the National Framework for Climate Services NFCS. It is India's maiden national level framework towards providing climate services and information. After a meeting held in Pune, the first workshop related to NFCS on October 5th to 6th, the final draft was released on November 1. It will help the Weather Department to develop appropriate policies in terms of sector-wise climate services, said IMD officials. IMD is the nodal agency for the formulation and implementation of the national framework in India. NFCS aims to set up a platform that will provide climate information and services helpful for agriculture, energy, disaster management, health, and water sectors. Israeli General eyes admitting fuel to Gaza if hospitals run out. Chief of Israel's armed force signaled willingness on Thursday to ease its wartime embargo on fuel for the Gaza Strip, saying that if hospitals they run out, they could be resupplied under supervision. Following the surprise Hamas cross-border killing spree on October 7, Israel has, besides Gaza and waged a counter-offensive. It has allowed in humanitarian aid but ruled out fuel imports, citing a need to starve Hamas power generators. Hospitals in the Palestinian enclave have increasingly been raising alarms about their own electricity supplies, warning. Note that for more than a week now, they have been telling us that tomorrow the fuel in hospitals will run out. So far, it has not run out. Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi said during a televised appearance in response to a reporter's question. EOW team questioned people standing in queue to exchange Rs 2000 notes at RBI counter. The Economic Office Wing, EOW of Odisha Police questioned people standing in queue to exchange Rs 2000 currency notes at the Reserve Bank of India counter in Bhubaneswar to find out whether they were acting as agents for other, an official said. The EOW team reached the RBI counter on Wednesday after media reports stated that some people were engaged in exchanging Rs 2000 currency notes on a wage basis. The people who exchange Rs 20,000 at the RBI counter get Rs 300 as wage, media reports said. India vs Sri Lanka highlights Cricket World Cup 2023. India beats Sri Lanka by 302 runs, qualify for semi-finals. India dished out yet another ruthless show and demolished Sri Lanka by 302 runs at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai on Thursday. With this outcome, which is their 7th win in as many matches, India became the first nation to qualify for semi-finals. Half-centuries from Virat Kohli, Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer took India to a daunting total of 357 for 8 after being invited to bat first. After Rohit Sharma was dismissed cheaply in the first over by Dilshan Madhushanka, who went on to make a 5-wicket haul, Kohli and Gill registered their respective half-centuries en route to a brilliant partnership of 189 runs. Madhushanka broke the stand and denied both set batters their century, after which Sri Lanka clawed back with the wickets of KL Rahul and Surya Kumar Yadav. However, Iyer found some scintillating form and blasted a 56-ball 82 to ensure India crossed 300 before a couple of lusty blows from Ravindra Jadeja in the end took the total over 350. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.